Good morning, team. Justin here. Hope you're having a really good day today. On one side, we have the new kid on the block, the Venture X with a $395 annual fee. And then on this side, we have the old guard, the American Express Platinum card with an annual fee of $695. Which card's better? Well, we're going to figure that out in this video. Well, we're at least going to compare them and, take a look at all the benefits and the good and the bad and how they compete against each other. Try to sort out which card is better. So if you want to see what card's better, you should probably hit the thumbs up button so we can get on with the video. Now we're going to compare the Venture X to the American Express Platinum card in a few different categories. We're going to have round 1 is going to be sign-up bonus. Round 2 is going to be multipliers. Round 3 is transfer partners. Round 4 is credits and perks that come along with the card. And then round 5 is going to be lounge access. So we'll start off with round 1, sign-up bonus. Right now, the Capital One has a sign-up bonus, 75,000 miles after spending $4,000 in 3 months. And then the American Express Platinum card has a sign-up bonus of 125,000 points after spending $6,000 in 6 months. The American Express sign-up bonus is much higher, but if we did it on a month-by-month basis, the American Express Platinum card lets you spend $1,000 a month to hit the sign-up bonus, while the Venture X, you have to spend $1,300 a month to hit the sign-up bonus. So either way you look at it, the American Express sign-up bonus is much higher, and it's easier to get because you have less money that you have to spend every month to make the sign-up bonus. So American Express wins this round. Round 2 is multipliers. We have the American Express Platinum card. This is going to give you 5x on flights booked directly with the airline or through the travel portal, 5x on hotels booked through the travel portal, and 1x on everything else. Then the Capital One Venture X card is going to give us 10x back on hotels booked through the travel portal and rental cars booked through the travel portal, 5x on flights booked through the travel portal, and then 2 points back on everything else. I think it's going to be this 2 points back on everything that's going to make this card the winner in the multipliers category. The Platinum card just isn't a great card for earning points. Multipliers just aren't that good, and with a 2x on everything, that's what sets the Venture X card apart from a lot of other cards out there. So yeah, round 2, multipliers, goes to Capital One Venture X. Round 3 is transfer partners. American Express has 19 airline transfer partners and 3 hotels, and Capital One has 14 airlines and 3 hotels. But the numbers aren't that simple because actually 10 of the airline partners are shared by both cards. Some notable transfer partners of American Express is Virgin Atlantic and ANA. And then on the Capital One side is Turkish Airlines. For the hotel partners, American Express has choice privileges, Hilton and Marriott, and Capital One has choice privileges, Wyndham and Accor. So American Express definitely has better hotel partners, and all in all, we're giving this round to American Express for better transfer partners. But realistically, you should be able to get anywhere you want to go using these points and get good value on first class flights, business flights, using Capital One miles. Round 4 is credits and perks that come along with a card. And we'll start off easy because Capital One Venture X is much simpler than the Platinum. The Capital One Venture X is going to give you a $300 statement credit redeemable through the travel portal every year. And that's very easy to use. $300 statement credit. All you have to do is book through the travel portal. Easy peasy. Then for your anniversary, the Venture X is going to give you 10,000 miles. Now these miles can be transferred out to transfer partners, or you can actually redeem them as a statement credit against travel purchases that you've already made. So you have an easy $300 credit through the travel portal and $100 in miles that you get for your anniversary. So that's an easy $400 in value right there. Then you get $100 credit for global entry and TSA PreCheck. Biggest benefit of this is just so easy to use. You just use it. You use the travel portal, or you can choose to use your points as a statement credit. Very easy, and there's not this keeping track of what coupon you have to use on this month and keeping track of all your different credits that are here and there and a little bit this month and a little bit that month. And for the fact that this card has a $395 annual fee, you get $400 easy credit versus your $395 annual fee, and you're coming out $5 ahead, no problem. Now we're moving on to the American Express Platinum card. People call this a coupon book. They like to give a lot of different benefits on a monthly basis or some sort of different basis. And the big idea is that they want you to keep swiping your card. You want that. They want you to have that card in your pocket all the time and always swiping on something. So there's a bunch of different little credits, and they do add up to a lot of value if you use all the credits. Downside is, though, you may not have access to some of them, like the Equinox gym. That's just not everywhere, and a lot of people aren't going to get that value. But let's go ahead and get into these. You have a $200 airline credit. This is for incidentals. This includes things like snacks on the plane, checked baggage, and things like that. Downside of this is that you have to select what airline that you're going to use this credit on. Next is the $200 hotel credit. This is for rooms booked through the Fine Hotels and Resorts collection, and you have to book 2 nights or more for this credit to be applied. You have the $240 digital entertainment credit. This is for things like Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN, and Audible. Some people really don't like this credit so much. I think I use Audible all the time, so I would use this credit up no problem. $155 credit for Walmart Plus. This is a subscription model of $12.95 a month that covers your subscription to the Walmart Plus program that gives you like free shipping and some other benefits that come along with this program. $200 in Uber Cash. This is $15 a month that you can use and redeem when booking Uber and Uber Eats, and then $20 in December. $100 Saks Fifth Avenue credit, $50 in the first quarter, or $50 in the first half of the year, and $50 in the second half of the year. A lot of people probably wouldn't shop at Saks Fifth Avenue if it wasn't for this credit. And then they just kind of go along, get on the website, and order something like some chocolates or something from the website when this credit is due. $189 clear credit. This is like TSA PreCheck. It's a way to get through airport security faster. And then a $300 Equinox credit. Equinox is a gym membership, and I believe there's a bunch of them in New York on the East Coast. I've never seen one, and they don't have them where I'm at. I also think that it's $25 a month, and if it's a high-end gym, I actually don't think that $25 a month is going to actually cover your entire Equinox membership. Annual fee on this card is $695. If you were to use all these credits, you would get much more than $695 in value. But some of them, like, you just wouldn't use otherwise, like the Saks Fifth Avenue credit or the Equinox gym. Some of these things you're just not going to use. You just use it because you have the credit there anyways. So the winner for this round, I think that 80% of people would get more value out of the Capital One Venture X than they would out of the American Express Platinum card for the credits weighed against the annual fee. So if you're that 20% that gets all that value, that really use all those credits on your American Express Platinum, good on you. I'm proud of you, and I'm very happy for you. but I just think that most people, comparing the two annual fees against the credits, VentureX is the way to go. Round 5 is lounge access. I decided to use lounge access as its own round since some of these, both of these cards are offering their own personal lounges, and they're really going after this lounge space. The VentureX card offers Priority Pass, and one thing that separates the VentureX Priority Pass from the American Express Priority Pass is VentureX offers Restaurant Priority Pass as well. There's some restaurants that are affiliated with Priority Pass. Sit down and dine, and you get a credit for that. Then they just partnered with Plaza Premium, which is another network of higher end, more popular lounges. And then they came out with their own Capital One Venture Lounge in Dallas. And then they got 2 more coming, one in Denver and I think one in Washington, D.C. And by all accounts, these things are very nice. These lounges are great, and they're meant to compete with the Centurion lounges. The American Express has Priority Pass lounges, but it does not have that access to the Priority Pass restaurants. It has a Plaza Premium lounges, and then a few other smaller networks of a few other lounges here and there. Then they have Centurion lounges, which there's a few of them all across the world, and by all accounts, they are the nicest lounges of all lounges. People love them, but they do seem to have a overcrowding problem these days because so many people are getting platinum cards. Right now, we're going to give the award. The round goes to American Express for lounges. But that's a close call. VentureX gets a few more lounges out there worldwide, and they're hot on the Platinum's tail. So American Express wins rounds 1, 3, and 5. Capital One wins rounds 2 and 4. Before we get on to the final results, if you're still watching, now would be a great time to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Final thoughts are that I think that in year 1, American Express is going to win with that bigger sign-up bonus and easier sign-up bonus to meet the spending on. But after year 1, I think that it's the VentureX is going to be the winner for 80% of people. You get, a positive $5 return just for having the card. You get the $300 credit, travel credit, and then 10,000 anniversary miles, $400 in value, very simple to use, very simple to calculate, and compare that to the $395 annual fee. But if you're that 20% that likes using all these credits and likes jumping through all these hoops and getting on Rakuten and checking your Rakuten link and then finding the American Express offer and putting that on your car and kind of just working the system to get as much value that you want. If you like that kind of stuff, American Express is a great card, and it has a few other things like Rakuten that helps you earn a lot of points. I think a lot of people should really consider the VentureX card before the Platinum card. So what do you think? Go ahead and leave a comment down below. If you haven't, thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Then I want you to go have a good day, all right? Justin out.